Sneaky airport thieves are everywhere, and they're waiting for travelers just like you to make easy mistakes. These bad guys know all the tricks to grab your stuff when you least expect it. Did you know there's one thing almost everyone carries that thieves can spot from across the terminal? Airport thieves are getting smarter every day, and they're counting on you to make simple mistakes. These professional thieves have techniques that most travelers have no idea about. Let's dive into 8 essential tips that will keep your belongings safe on your next trip. Mistake number 8, flashing your valuables. Would you wear a sign that says, "I have expensive stuff, please rob me"? That's exactly what happens when you show off fancy things at the airport. According to the Travel Security Administration, thieves specifically look for travelers with expensive watches, jewelry, designer bags, and the newest phones. These bad guys are super sneaky. They actually hang around security areas, watching for people who have nice things, then follow them through the airport, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Travel safety expert Robert Siciliano from ID Theft Security says that most airport thieves are opportunists who pick targets based on what they can see. If they can't see your nice stuff, they'll move on to someone else. Here's what smart travelers do. Keep expensive jewelry in your check bag or leave it at home. Use a simple phone case instead of fancy ones that scream, "expensive phone" inside. For laptops, wait until you're at your gate to take them out and use a plain, boring laptop bag instead of a designer one. A smart trick is to buy a cheap decoy wallet with just a few dollars inside. Keep your real wallet hidden deep in your bag or in a money belt under your clothes. If someone tries to rob you, hand over the decoy. Missing this tip could cost you thousands of dollars in stolen items and ruin your entire vacation before it even starts. Speaking of security lines, that leads us to our next mistake. Mistake number 7, leaving your items unattended at security. Did you know the security line is actually one of the most dangerous spots in the entire airport? According to the International Air Transport Association, IATA, more than 40% of all airport thefts happen right at the security checkpoint. This shocking fact means you're in serious danger exactly when you feel safest. Why does this happen? Because you're super distracted taking off your shoes, emptying your pockets, and trying to follow all the rules. Meanwhile, thieves are watching everything you do. These criminals work in teams of 2 or 3 people. One person will go through security ahead of you, while another stays behind you. When your stuff goes through the X-ray machine, the first thief grabs it and walks away before you even get through the metal detector. Sometimes a third thief will purposely set off the alarm to distract security while this happens. Here's the life-saving trick that former TSA agent John Miller shares. Never put your items on the conveyor belt until the person in front of you has gone through the metal detector. And never walk through the detector yourself until you can actually see your stuff coming out on the other side. A smart traveler always puts their phone, wallet, and jewelry in their carry-on bag before getting to security. This keeps them hidden during screening and gives thieves fewer loose items to grab. Skip this advice, and you might be stranded without your ID, money, or phone before your trip even begins. But what about when you're at your gate? Well, don't miss out on more life-saving travel tricks like these. Hit that subscribe button now so you never have to learn these lessons the hard way. Mistake number 6, not using your body as a shield at cafes and gates. Have you ever felt that scary moment when you look down at your bag and realize it could have been snatched without you even noticing? According to a study by the Overseas Security Advisory Council, nearly 30% of all airport thefts happen at cafes, restaurants, and gate seating areas. These spots are perfect for thieves because you're busy looking at your phone, reading a book, or watching the departure screens. You think your bag is safe beside you or under your chair, but thieves can grab it in seconds without you feeling a thing. Travel security consultant Peter Williams from Global Travel Safety explains that most thieves are ghost thieves. They slide in, take your stuff, and disappear before you even notice they were there. But there's a super simple way to stop them completely. Always place your bags between your body and the wall, or between your feet with a strap wrapped around your leg. This tiny change makes it physically impossible for someone to take your bag without you feeling a tug or movement. When you use this technique, you'll feel this amazing calm washing over you as you relax at the gate. While other travelers are constantly looking around worried, you'll be peacefully enjoying your coffee knowing your stuff is 100% safe. Ignore this advice, and you might be the next traveler frantically running around the terminal looking for your missing bag. But what about when you're super tired and need to sleep? That leads to our next big mistake. Mistake number 5, sleeping without securing your stuff. Have you ever been so exhausted during a long layover that you just had to close your eyes, even though you were worried about your stuff? The Department of Transportation statistics shows that tired travelers are 5 times more likely to be victims of theft. This shocking number makes sense when you think about it. Airport thieves specifically target people who are sleeping because they know you're not watching your belongings. According to airport security expert Maria Chun, a sleeping traveler with an unsecured bag is the easiest target in any airport. Thieves will actually walk around terminal seating areas, looking for people who are dozing off. They can unzip your bag, take your valuables, and be gone before you even wake up. But you don't have to choose between safety and rest. Get yourself a small retractable cable lock. They cost less than $15, and secure your bag to your chair arm or seat leg before you doze off. You can also put smaller valuables inside your bag and lock the zippers together. When you use this method, you'll drift off to sleep with total peace of mind, waking up refreshed and with all your belongings still there. You'll be smiling and energized for your flight, while other sleepy travelers are filing police reports for their stolen items. Don't make this mistake, or you could wake up to your worst travel nightmare. But what if you need to use the bathroom? That brings us to mistake number 4, not having a bathroom break strategy. Ever felt that panic when you're alone at the airport and really need to use the bathroom, but have no idea what to do with all your luggage? A recent survey by the Airport Security Council found that over 15% of all airport thefts happen in or near bathrooms. Thieves know this is where solo travelers are most vulnerable because you can't take everything into those tiny stalls. Security footage analyzed by travel expert James Thompson shows that bathroom thieves often pretend to be fellow travelers who suddenly realize they're late for their flight after spotting an unattended bag. What most travelers don't know is that airports have special procedures for this exact situation. Instead of asking random strangers who could be thieves to watch your stuff, speak directly to airport staff. Ask a gate agent, shop employee, or security officer if they can keep an eye on your bags for just a few minutes. If no staff are nearby, use the family or accessible bathroom stall which has enough space for you and your luggage. Another smart trick is to put any small valuables in a toiletry bag that you take with you. When you follow this advice, you'll walk confidently to the bathroom without that awful knot in your stomach, knowing your belongings are secure. You'll return to find everything exactly where you left it, while other travelers are frantically searching for their missing laptops and passports. Ignore this simple strategy, and your dream vacation could literally go down the toilet. Speaking of being tricked by others, let's look at our next big mistake. Mistake number 3, trusting the helpful stranger. Has a stranger ever tapped your shoulder at the airport to tell you that you dropped something or had a stain on your shirt? According to the International Association of Airport Law Enforcement Officers, this helpful stranger trick is the #1 distraction technique used by airport theft rings worldwide. The FBI reports that these scams increase by 35% during busy holiday travel seasons because thieves know people are more stressed and likely to fall for them. Here's how it works. One thief points out that you dropped something or have a stain on your clothes. While you're bending down or looking at the supposed problem, their partner is already walking away with your carry-on or purse. Former pickpocket-turned-security consultant Tony Morris says most victims don't even realize they've been robbed until they're boarding their flight. The life-saving rule experts recommend is simple. Always secure your belongings first, then deal with whatever the person is pointing out. Either put your bag between your feet or hold it tight against your body before looking away. When you use this strategy, you'll feel like you have superpowers, almost like you can see behind your back. While other travelers are filing police reports about their stolen laptops, you'll be relaxing with all your stuff safe and sound. Missing this crucial advice could turn your dream vacation into a complete disaster. But your phone might be even more vulnerable than your bag. Mistake number 2, using public charging stations carelessly. Have you ever felt that panic when your phone battery is at 5% and you still have hours left at the airport? According to the FBI's Cyber Division, those free charging stations at airports are one of the biggest security risks for travelers. They even have a special name for this crime, juice jacking. The Department of Homeland Security warns that hackers can modify these USB ports to steal all your personal data or add dangerous software to your phone in less than 60 seconds. Cybersecurity expert Alex Peterson explains that these modified charging stations look exactly like normal ones. Thieves install tiny computers inside that copy your photos, passwords, and even banking information while you think you're just charging your phone. And it gets worse. Sometimes thieves simply wait for people to plug in their phones and walk away before snatching the devices. The secret trick used by airline staff and security experts is to always bring your own portable charger. They cost as little as $20, or use your own plug adapter in a regular electrical outlet instead of the USB ports. When you follow this advice, you'll sit back relaxing with your fully charged phone, scrolling through your vacation photos, while other travelers are frantically calling their banks to report stolen information or searching for their missing devices. Ignoring this could turn your dream vacation into an identity theft nightmare. But there's one place in the airport that's even more dangerous than you might think. Mistake number 1, not having a baggage claim strategy. Have you ever stood at the baggage carousel feeling nervous as dozens of strangers crowd around, any of whom could grab your suitcase and walk away? According to the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, baggage claim areas are the #1 hotspot for luggage theft in airports worldwide. A shocking report from the Air Travel Consumer Protection Division shows that over 25,000 bags are stolen from baggage claim areas each year in the U.S. alone. The reason is simple. Most airports no longer check claim tickets, so literally anyone can take any bag and walk right out. Former Airport Security Director Michael Rodriguez explains that professional thieves actually study flight schedules to target international flights, where tired travelers are less likely to notice their bag is missing until it's too late. The strategy used by travel professionals is brilliantly simple. Make your luggage instantly recognizable with bright-colored straps, unique tags, or stickers. Then position yourself at the exact spot where bags first appear on the carousel before the crowd forms. When you use this method, you'll confidently grab your bag the moment it appears and stroll calmly to your taxi, while other travelers are still pushing through crowds, or worse, filling out stolen luggage reports that almost never recover their belongings. Miss this advice, and you could start your vacation with no clothes, no toiletries, and a giant headache. If you found this helpful, smash that subscribe button and share this video with a friend who's traveling soon. Drop a comment below with your own airport security tips or stories.